to start off round one.
Pepper,
Game
okay.
one, rather. Or maybe not. Guess they went to the wrong stage. Or
Wait, what's going on?
something.
Did they not want the ult?
I guess they didn't want the
They didn't want the
stage.
ult? What's wrong with the ult? Hold on, what's wrong with the ult of Pepper? What's wrong with the ult of Pepper? Pepper's ult's lovely. Ah, well. We're getting straight into this. So, Cap going to be trying to... Actually, I don't know what his plan is because you have to be like most characters. You have to play a very different play style against Remedy. So building money is not going to be nearly as easy. You have to go for some more basic types of follow-ups. Like, he has $40 so far. That's good. That's really good for what he could do right now. Because you don't aim for money in these situations for kills, because kills are generally straightforward. A forward smash on most characters at 80, that's a sell. Just forward smash Rim normally at 80, and they die.
From Fumbles, we'll be expecting to see him stay really just away from Captain. He does not want to be in the range of BCM. Because once he gets in,
once he
that's
it.
That'll be good damage and going big money. With that money, we would either secure stocks or just use it as a threat.
That said, the FCC made that not happen.
As
But
we
gets
see there,
the sell regardless. A dead even game. Well, kind of. Remedy has mine available after she dies for some reason. But that aside, dead even game. Cap just pineappled himself. I'm so sad. On Pepper is so deceptive. The point where
while it might not look like it, the bottom of Pepper Pain does have a bit of an incline.
Yeah, but even then, I feel like that incline begins at a deceptive spot. It's just sad. You get peppered.
It has sort of a battlefield effect where at the very middle, or the bottom rather, you will just get stuffed, and the very edges will allow you to recover.
Yeah, the freedom of space you have is closer to that of space, which is another beast when it comes to visual cues being off. Okay, and I suppose now that we're in the upper... It's about to be in, Cap. I suppose now that we're in the upper echelons of bracket, we're going to see Pepper a bit more commonly, because earlier on we were seeing a surprisingly small amount of Pepper. Oh, no!
Captain Planet using that fire sale to stay safe.
Like, I can't blame him. The fire sale was a good call, assuming that Fumbles was going to hit that up air, but him whiffing the up air, like, it wasn't...
I'd say it was worth the risk.
Yeah, I'd say it was a good decision, but unfortunately, he was a victim of circumstance, where it's like, no, I didn't need to do that after all. But it was the right choice. I don't even know what to think about those types of plays. Like, as a player, what do you feel when you know you did the right decision and did the right read or right call, but got punished because your opponent did the wrong thing or misspaced something?
It never feels nice, but it's good to know that your read was in fact correct, and it is what they were intending to do, as opposed to just entirely getting it wrong and just...
Bad DI again from Cap off the top. Oof.
Cap has to watch for those FCC mix-ups with the DI.
Even then, I don't think that was a mix-up. I think Fumbles was just straight up approaching from that angle. That should have been... He could have kept DI for even forward air in mind.
I'm fairly certain Fumbles FCC to reverse.
Oh, did he? Okay.
So...
It wasn't like last second, I don't believe.
No. It was very reactable, however. It was just not enough for Cap to react.
Not quite enough, no. Okay, so we are now going to... I guess they're still deliberating it. I can't imagine that they're trying to... I was about to say they are trying to ice each other. This is the slap community. They're absolutely trying to ice each other. This is just what we got to deal with. Everybody get your coats. Get a good old fuzzy coat. Get comfy in your igloo, because we're going to be here for a while.
Game
All
2,
right, here
we see Meadow Valley. Here, Fumbles can sort of retreat to the clouds, use the mine to take stage control, use flasks try to keep Cap out, and Cap has to find a way to deal with that.
Okay, this seems like a solid counter pick, because I'm thinking of what would be ideal for Cap in this scenario, and it's like, okay, let's take a contrasting example. Temple of Null is potentially the best stage for BCM in the entire game. It's a flat surface where characters cannot escape to, and your combos are consistent. We have a very tall ceiling, so certain follow-ups like up smash, even with money, will not affect you. B, these platforms in very obtuse spots where none of your conversion will reach unless you're in a very niche spot. C, the slants throw off all your combos. D, Fumbles can air gun. So I say overall this is a good stage. But with that in mind, I can't say for certain if... Ooh, okay, Fumbles is going a bit... Wait, what? What? What?
And
what?
Fumbles may have just killed himself.
What? What even happened?
He set the mine to the edge, was not able to grab ledge afterwards, and had to use his
No,
float.
no, Cap. Cap, no.
And there we see Captain Planet selling his forward air on Fumbles' shield, wasting $200.
It is so rough for BCM. It's like, but part of it is, I still think it's odd that BCM has to clutch to not sell. You would think that you would hit clutch to sell, because that's like the activation prompt. I guess because it wasn't initially that way, they make clutch the other way around, but...
I've heard the idea of a toggle, which I guess could work, but it'd be a bit weird.
I don't see the problem with options.
Oh yeah, there'd be definitely no issue with it.
Oh, the up smashes from Rim, the lingering hitboxes, all the power, all the persistence. All right, Fumbles man, what are you going for now? All right, last call up. Okay, that I like. Cap was preparing for a DI mix-up, but instead got hit with the back air and is now without a jump. Ooh, but I do not imagine Fumbles wanted the downward hit of that up air. That seemed like a string, an attempted string to go up to me. And he, ooh, yeah, you have to make that fire cell there, unfortunately.
This is looking very Fumble-sided. Captain Planet had a high percent, one stock, and no money. They'll have to make a lot happen in order for this to come back. And there we'll see Fumbles taking game 2 with the mine on Cap's extended hurt box on his foot.
Okay, so we are going into a game 3 then.
We'll probably see more of a neutral stage this time around. Probably maybe a fancy or a fluffy.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, fancy makes sense. This is, like, it makes sense for Cap on paper, but this is also one of Fumbles' favorite stages. Which, I mean, kind of sucks to be you if this is one of your least favorite stages, because you'll play it all the time. Shoutouts to Bree. Nair has to be one of the moves, Remedy Nair that is, one of the moves that benefits the absolute most from being on a local area network. If you have that ability, the reactability from that move is insane. What's also insane is Fumbles only has 6%. Only had 6% just then. My goodness, oh, and mine not doing much. But it doesn't need to do much. Mine can realistically never come into play an entire game and will still do so much for a given player because it's the intimidation factor. It's the presence that mine has that means so much and throws it into the mine. Straight. Oh my goodness.
Something we don't really see from Captain Planet much is, or at all rather, is taunting to gain money.
I mean, part of that I believe. Ooh, that's
And
rough
Cap
to see.
managing to get the spike hitbox on the up smash, wasting those $300.
I think
But he
Fumbles
worked
was
so hard.
was mid jump during that. I can only imagine so anyway.
He was, yeah. Otherwise, he would not have been able to cycle like he did.
What? No. You can't do the up. You can't do up air gimps anymore, Fumbles. That's not how it works. Rim up air gimps were like the bane of everyone's existence for a while. That has since been patched out. But doesn't make rim up air a bad move. It's a pretty good move. Anyway, back to what you were saying earlier. Part of that is, with Cap not taunting, is muscle memory. For those of you who aren't aware, taunting with BCM is extremely optimal. You get, after a kill, you get $50, and it's about 2.5, 3 seconds of lag, but if they're killed off the top, then that's free. That's free money. Cap does not have a functional taunt button at his house, so it's very, very likely that muscle memory is holding him back. But what isn't holding him back is this situation he's found himself in. He just got a clean stock on Fumbles. It's still very much a disadvantageous position to be in, but he's showing he's not out. He's down, but he's not out.
If Cap can find his way into some strain to get money going, he could very well bring us back. It doesn't look great. However, it's only a 2-stock lead. It's only a 1-stock lead. Rather.
Right. Just a little bit, just a hair.
If he manages to take the stock without using any money while building more, he could very well end his stock with around $300, $400. Potentially.
Which is a scary place to be in, but what's also scary is the entire right side of the stage is a hazard zone, and Fumbles knows this, and he's covered by the platform right now. Okay. That was a bad choice. That was a bad air dodge. And he doesn't have a jump. He has very little float, but I don't think Cap realized that. Okay. Does not taunt. He doesn't taunt. Doesn't taunt again. He has to just be forgetting. There was no reason to not taunt there. But
Regardless,
doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. Rim takes it.
we seeing the 3-0 from Fumbles over Captain Planet with Metal Arms.
A very clean 3-0 indeed.
Great showing from both